So how are you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm good, Ghanendra. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great, ma'am.
Okay,
Thanks
that's
for
good.
asking.
That's good. Okay. So nice to to have connected with you because since very long I was trying to have connectivity with you. But anyhow, sometimes you were not available. Sometimes I was not available. So it happens.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes our times doesn't match. These kind of things.
Uh,
I
right.
see. Most of the time you are available only in the morning time.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how come that you are free now this time?
Right. Like, ma'am, I was just studying, and right now it is a time for my snacks because I'm living in the hostel, so it is a time for my having snacks like 5 p.m. actually. So I was
Oh,
just studying, and I was just getting bored, so I just thought to let's have a
oh,
conversation with anyone. So yeah.
okay, okay, that's good. Okay, okay, good.
Okay, ma'am. So
So, Garin,
so
yes, yeah, we are calling for the first time. So, let me know something more about you. You tell me something more, like,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Like as you know, my name is Ghanendra Bhardwaj, and I belong to Uttar Pradesh. Currently, I'm pursuing Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering. And my hobbies are playing cricket and listening to the music. And I'm basically a YouTuber where I upload conversational videos most of the time. So that's a bit about it.
Okay, very good to know about you, Garin. But from which place are you studying right now?
It's Ghaziabad.
Okay, it's in Ghaziabad.
Yes.
Is, is a college on Hapur Road?
Yes, ma'am. I just told you that
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah, correct. Yes, once I will
Yeah.
ask you. Correct. Yes, yes.
It
You
is
were an
next to
auto.
IMS.
Yeah,
It is next to IMS. I told you.
yeah, that's why I just, automatically this thing clicked with me that I spoken to you about this. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. So it's been a long time since we had conversation. So, ma'am, could you please remind me that where are you from?
Sorry, yes, okay. Yeah, you know my name and yeah, I'm connecting you
Yes,
from
ma'am.
Lucknow. I'm
Yeah,
connecting
okay.
you from Lucknow.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm a
Yeah.
postgraduate in English. And if you talk about my family, Ghanen, I am blessed with two sons. They both are married. And my
Okay.
husband is a retired banker. Yes. And yes,
Oh,
yeah,
that's great, ma'am.
yeah.
So, ma'am, like, how come you are here in this platform?
Yeah, Ganesh. So, it's my, I'm very much fascinated towards this language, and I had a passion to learn to get my fluency when I was young. Since my very childhood, I wanted to have my like I would see my teachers and somebody if I would see that they are having a good fluency of this. So from since then, that was my dream to like them. Even why can't I speak like these people is speaking? So it was always very my childhood dream of mine, which I'm fulfilling at this age. Because
Okay, ma'am.
yeah, it's been a very long period of mine. I didn't get kind of anybody to speak with me, or not even atmosphere of like we are having these
Mm.
days. And yeah, yeah, and connectivity like you people are having this facility, this technology with having
Yes,
mobiles,
ma'am.
and there are so many apps to learn this language. In our time, we didn't have anything about this. So I have lost,
Mhm.
too much I've lost in my life. So which I'm having now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, ma'am. It is very nice to see, and I'm also getting motivated to see you that you are
Yeah.
working, you
Yeah.
are learning.
Yes. So,
So, ma'am,
like, there's no age, I think, to learn, at any age,
yes,
whatever we need to learn, we can learn and fulfill our,
exactly,
dreams. Yeah.
exactly, right. And you already have good command over English language, I would say.
Yeah, not that good, Ghanendra, still I want to work on this. Sometimes, what happened while speaking, I fumble sometimes, with I don't get a proper word while speaking. So it happens, many times, and I'm working on this only. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens with everyone, I guess, who are beginner and who learns this language. It happens with everyone.
Yeah, correct, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I feel this problem like whenever I'm talking with anyone, then my mind goes blank. I have nothing to talk about and I have nothing to say. So I feel very shy and embarrassed at that time. Like,
But not now, Ghanendra. You are very good speaker. I see. I have watched a lot of video of yours. So I find that you are a very good speaker, and you don't have any kind of what to say hesitation, or you don't lose your
Yes,
anything.
ma'am.
Yeah, you speak in a
Yeah,
very good flow. Yeah,
thank you, ma'am. But when I started now, then it used to happen with me a lot.
yeah. So
I used to,
initially
yeah,
everybody faces these kind of problems. Yeah,
yeah. 4 months ago, I have started, and when I had my first conversation, I was very nervous during that conversation, and
yeah,
I was fumbling. Yeah. So right now, it has been improved a little bit, but
yeah,
yeah,
correct. Yeah.
these things are getting better. I think
Yeah, with
over the
everybody, yeah, with time, these things, we get over these kind of things, of us. So
yeah.
even initially, I was very bad at, I had my first conversation was with one Mamta Yadav. She's from Mumbai. Yeah, I was not that good that time. Yeah, now it has been 2 months, so I'm more confident day by day. Yeah, and
Yes,
more
ma'am.
comfortable too. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I can see. So, ma'am,
Yeah.
like, how much time do you give to this skill?
To what?
To this speaking skill, to this English?
Since when I'm learning? You asking this?
I am asking, ma'am, how much time do you give daily to this
Okay,
particular
okay.
skill?
How much I give? Yeah, from every day I have a free time from 3 to 6. So in the
Mhm.
daytime, yeah, I have conversation. Sometimes I find people. Sometimes there are nobody to have conversation. But yeah, at least
Mhm.
with two people I speak daily. And
Yes, ma'am.
yesterday I spoke to 4 person, and that
Oh,
was very exhausting one. Yeah,
yeah, that's it. Like same here, ma'am. I just try to have 2 to 3 conversation in a day,
yeah,
and in order to not to break the consistency,
yeah,
I
yeah.
try
That's
to
correct.
I try to have at least one conversation in a day, so that
Yeah,
my consistency can be maintained.
yeah,
Yeah,
right, right, right.
that's why I try at least one conversation in a day.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah. And have you joined any other app beside this?
No, ma'am. This is the
Okay,
only app which I am using. Yeah,
okay.
yes, ma'am.
Now, day by
So,
day, the
ma'am,
number of persons are increasing on this group.
yes, ma'am. Right.
Yeah,
So, ma'am,
okay.
have you ever thought to open a YouTube channel, to run a YouTube channel?
No, not yet, Ghanendra, not yet. Yeah, because I think I'll have to work, more and more on that. Do you people have a more workload on these kind of things? I mean, to upload and then edit and thumbnails. Do you have to work hard on this?
Yes, ma'am. Of course, it takes a lot of time. It consumes a lot of time. I would say, like for me, I'm talking about from my point of view. It takes around 1.5 to 2 hours to edit up one video. Like
Okay.
overall time, like adding thumbnails, putting titles, adding description,
Yeah.
and yeah, creating thumbnails, edit the video. It
Okay.
overall take around 2 hours for me.
For one video.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Ah, a lot
Around
of
two
time.
hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
I'll see in the future. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So, with how many people you had conversation? Is it the first one?
So of today,
Today, yeah.
uh, yeah, it's like fourth
Okay.
conversation with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I have had already 3 conversation in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I've
is the
seen
fourth
you.
one.
Yeah, I've seen
Yes,
your
ma'am.
message on this group. Yes.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
told you
Like,
know that mostly in the morning, many people are available in the morning time. But
right, exactly.
I'm very busy with my exercise and yoga and breakfast, so I don't get time in the mornings.
Okay, ma'am. So, yeah, so ma'am, are you practicing yoga?
Yes, daily.
So how long have you been
Yeah,
practicing yoga?
yeah, I get up around 6:30 or 7. Then for 2 or 2.5 hours, I work out on this.
Ma'am, that's great. So how long have you been practicing yoga?
Yeah, it's very long. It's very long, maybe 20 years.
Oh my God, that's great, ma'am.
It's
That's
very
great.
long.
Like people of now generation, they don't focus on their health. not
Yeah,
even leave about the mental health. They don't focus on about their physical health also.
yeah, yeah.
So
But I've seen many, they prefer going to gyms these days. Why to do
okay,
yoga sitting at home? Yeah, they mostly, most of the today's generation, they like to go on gyms, go to gyms, like, yeah.
okay. Yeah, this like why I'm saying this, because in hostel there is no one who do exercises, who gets up early and go to exercises and go to have walk. I have never seen anyone so far. So that's why I'm saying. Like
Yeah, yeah,
they
you're so
always
right.
be
Yeah,
they always stay in their room and they every time study and they use mobile phone,
yeah,
play
correct.
games there. Yeah, they don't like
Yeah,
to do exercise. So yeah,
yeah, they don't. Yeah, I've seen many people. They don't like to devote their time on these things.
that's fine.
And do you perform something like exercise or yoga or anything?
No, ma'am. I sometimes if I get the time, then I do.
Okay, okay. Overweight is
So
not good. Yeah, being
yes,
overweight is
ma'am. Yeah, right. So ma'am, what do you do in your free time basically?
yeah.
What
In
you
my
like to
free
do?
time, I read a lot, Ghanendra. I read a lot whenever I get time. So I just pick up some books are there for me. So I read in the morning. I read my newspaper. Initially, we had a Hindi newspaper we used to have. But with
Mhm.
Hindi newspaper, I'm taking on more English paper since I'm learning this language. So it's helping me. It's been 2 months since I'm having an English paper of mine. So I read an English paper, magazines, English magazines. So I'm up past my time in this way. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
But I don't get much time to read these days because conversation, these having conversation. So time, it passes so quickly. So just when just I see when I see at the clock already it's 6. So time passes
Yes,
very
ma'am.
quickly. Yeah, to have conversation with
Yes, ma'am.
everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. And I personally feel like I enjoy to have conversation.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I started enjoying the conversation before 1 to 2 months. I didn't used to, but right now I'm started using like I started enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so much we enjoy. Being I'm so socially involved. And I'm very social kind of a person. So I love to have conversation daily with somebody like you people, and there are so many new people also in this group. So to anybody whomsoever I will be connecting, I love to have conversation. So yeah, so I am not getting time to read these days. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Ghanendra, how many people are there in your family?
There are six members in my family, man. Like my parents, me, and my three sisters, elder
Okay.
sisters.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, you told about. So your sisters are married? All are married?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. You are the
All are,
only
ma'am.
brother to them, right?
Yes, ma'am. Right. Yes. Okay,
So you
ma'am.
must be the kind of, center of attraction for everybody. Your sister, you are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
only brother, and for your parents, you are
Exactly.
the only son.
Exactly,
Okay.
ma'am. Right.
Yeah.
And like it's very lovely to have conversation with you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you for giving your precious
Yeah.
time.
Even
And
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
very
Even I did.
amazing,
Yes, I loved,
amazing conversation.
Yeah. Even I loved having session with you, and I was trying very hard to have. Okay. Thank you, Ganen. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.